GRCSU. Welcome to another Coffee with Coaches. And I have to say, Corey, that was an awesome rocking out that you were doing. And it was a little bit contagious. So I had to start and it really made me feel better. So what a great segue into our topic today. So today we are talking about wellness. And I thought that since it was Wellness Wednesday, it would be a great opportunity to just walk everybody through mostly the resources that we have available right through the GRCSU, and a great resource that Barb Pennington from West Rutland actually shared with Corey, who shared with myself, and take you through that a little bit. So I think let's start first with Corey. I'm curious. Yesterday was a snow day.
Yeah.
And I am curious what you did, if anything, for wellness yesterday.
So the first thing was something I didn't do, which was I did not work at all yesterday. I decided I didn't open my email. I did nothing for work. Both my boys were home, so we spent time outside with the dog playing. And then I love to read. I will read anything and everything. And I had started a book on Sunday called The Silent Patient. And so I finished that. Like I read like 70% of the book yesterday, which I highly recommend to anyone. Excellent book.
So, The Silent Patient?
The Silent Patient, yes.
Ooh, sounds intriguing.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I liked it.
Awesome. Al, did you do anything for wellness yesterday on our lovely snow day?
Well, just like Corey, I shut off my email and all my work stuff. I didn't touch work for a day. And for a little bit of time, I was able to get my little guitar thing out and try to learn a few new tunes and, just play some stuff on it. And that was kind of nice. Spent some time with my wife and my son a little bit. One thing I wouldn't recommend doing, which I did do, was I went out driving in the nasty blizzard. That was a little tense, but we were still able to unwind after we got home, and so it was a good day.
Awesome. I did some reading too. I actually was reading to catch up for a book club that the coaches are doing, but it was just really nice to just sit and relax and read and not really think about work. I was a tiny bit guilty of replying to some emails and doing things because I think I'm a little bit of a junkie, but it happens, right? But nice and relaxing time with the dogs, with my husband. It was really nice.
Jenny, I was thinking I lied a little bit on the work front because you and I did chat a little bit in G-Chat. But I view our conversations as not so much work. It's therapy.
Right. It was more therapy than anything else. And that was probably one of our greatest resources that we have, right, is each other, to be able to lean on each other and help each other. And that's what's pretty cool about this team. And I know that many of you out there have teams that are the same way. So I made a little presentation. So I'm going to share my screen. And can we see that? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Oops, gotta go back to the beginning. Okay. So, did you know that the GRCSU has a wellness team? And our wellness team is made up of Lisa Madison, myself, Natalie Hood, Orly Swayze, Amber Bragg, this one's Amber, this one's Orly, I think, and Jackie Becker. So as you know, Lisa is the assistant superintendent. Natalie is a guidance counselor with Wells Village School and Middletown Springs Elementary School. And Jackie is a nurse at Wells Village School and Middletown Springs Elementary. Amber is a guidance counselor at Proctor Elementary, and Orly is a guidance counselor at Rutland Town. And we meet every other week to talk about ideas for wellness for our district. And we go back. And we also have a podcast, which has a couple of episodes on it. And one place that you can go to find that is Spotify is called the GRCSU Wellness Wednesday. Most places where you would go to listen to podcasts, it's available except iTunes. iTunes is the only one that's not carrying it. So you can go and listen to the episodes that we've recorded so far. And I highly recommend the one where Connie Gavin was the EAP, who is an EAP representative, joined me and talked about some of the great things that EAP has to offer. And did you know that GRCSU has a wellness wakelet? So when you click on the link to go to that wakelet, you'll see lots of different resources in there as well. There's articles and things that you can check out. And if you ever have anything that you'd like to add, just go ahead and email me and I can add it into that wakelet. And of course, as some of you may already know, we do have wellness modules. So when we go into the teacher wellness modules, you can see some of the different modules that we have made so far. And did you know that GRCSU wants you to take care of you, which is why we have these wellness resources as well as the wellness team. This is the resource that we were talking about that Barb Pennington had shared, and it's called Headspace. So if you go to Headspace, it tells you a little bit about what it is and how it got started. And it's kind of a neat story because it was this gentleman named Andy who was in sports medicine and then ended up doing training to become a Buddhist monk. And he got together with a businessman and they created Headspace. And Headspace is a place where you can go to do different types of meditation. They're guided meditations. I went on earlier and signed up, and they actually have them for all sorts of things. So if you want to do guided meditation to get rid of stress, if you want to do guided meditation to get organized, if you want to do guided meditation for a number of things, that is where you go. And we have information for our district where you can join Headspace for free. So you want to go to headspace.com/login. You want to log in with your existing account or create an account by clicking sign up. And then you're going to visit work.headspace.com, this link here, enter your school email address, and then you'll have to verify. And whoops, sorry about that. And then you're in. All right, well, that was quick and easy and simple. Does anybody have any questions or anything they'd like to add?
Jenny, I'm thinking another really good resource that's available to educators is the VHI Path program. And it's too late to sign up for the Path Adventure, but there's like so many other things on there. I want to say that they've got they've got a wellness like module or webinar that they're offering a couple times. I think that we've got it listed on our PD calendar. They've got like a course on like eliminating sugar, like why and then how, which is probably one I should do. And the cool thing about the VHI Path program is if you earn points for completing things. And so if you earn 200 points within the school year, you earn a $100 gift card to LL Bean that comes into your email in September. And I want to say that when I first started doing the PATH program, I always found it really difficult to get to the 200 points because I felt like there wasn't a whole lot there. And now there are so many things. It's like so easy to get to that 200 points. So I would encourage people to also look and sign up for that if they haven't, and find out who your PATH coordinator is for your school, because everybody has one.
Yes, everybody does have one. And I'm trying to think if I've been in touch with them all, and I'm trying to think if I can remember all their names, but I can't. So I'm not going to try. However, it is really great. Corey mentioned the training on eliminating sugar from your diet. And I happen to know a couple of teachers who have either done this or are in the middle of doing the training. I just started it myself, but and we're actually hoping to have them come on and talk during in-service. The wellness team is going to be doing a presentation for in-service in March. And we're hoping to get some of those success stories from people that have used the VHI Path, or there's also some people doing the Come Alive outside. And so look for that presentation at March in-service. And just trying to think. Yeah, the wellness podcast with the EAP, we actually talked about some things in there too about how they're connected to VHI. So you can find information that way too on Path. Yeah. I have not yet earned points because I keep struggling and I keep forgetting and I keep putting things off, and then I don't put things in. And this year I really sat down and looked at how to earn the points and the different things I could. And I'm actually only 40 points, I think, away from meeting it already. So, yeah, once you look at it and figure out what you can do, and some of the fun ways are at least fun for me. I love crossword puzzles. So there's a little like puzzler that you can do, and you fill it in, and that's a lot of fun. But lots of different ways. Anything else I want to say? I did mention that, so during in-service, the wellness team is going to be doing a presentation to look for that. And the wellness team is looking for lots of different ideas too. So if anybody has things that they would love to share, we'd love to hear from you. If you have ideas for podcasts, if you have ideas for wellness newsletters, please reach out to us and let us know.
And check the PD calendar, because we don't just put PD for academics and behavior. We put PD for taking care of yourself as well. So that's always a really great place to look.
Yeah. Yeah. There's lots of things that are out there. Another great place is commonsense.org. I know that we have talked about that before in relationship to digital citizenship, but they often put out different newsletters and things on teacher wellness. So check that out. Some other ones that do the same thing are Dreambox often has white papers about things like teachers taking care of themselves. So check out your resources and go ahead and take some time for yourself to read a couple articles and relax. So February break is coming up in, I don't have a countdown yet. Does anybody have a countdown? How many days?
We have the rest of this week plus next week. It's coming.
Week and a half?
Yeah.
Okay, so a week and a half, we have a February break. So that would be a great time to take care of you and check out some resources and do some things. Maybe share some ideas with people what you are thinking of doing. Get out there, move, move, move. Enjoy some fresh air, some no mask time. Yes, Lisa says the Blue Cross Blue Shield has lots of resources on their portal. Oops,
Sorry.
go ahead. I'll let you do it, Corey. Blue Cross Blue Shield has lots of resources on their portal for members too. Yes, they do. There's just a plethora out there if you look for. And my guess would be we will probably keep making modules too that are related to wellness. Whether there'll be new ones ready for March, that's not certain. But and again, we'll take any suggestions that you guys have. We would love to hear them. What do you need? What do you want? What are you looking for? Anything else, guys? Oh, okay. She wants to know.
It's a loaded question.
That is a loaded question. I think I set up for that one. So what are you three planning to do over February break to support your own wellness? I'll let you guys go first.
That's a bit of a touchy subject right now, and I'm going to pass.
Okay.
Let's see, mostly not work. So we do have a course that we're taking, and one of the days falls on a break, which is okay because I'm really looking forward to the course. Man, I have kids. It's sometimes sometimes that's hard. Hopefully, just playing outside. Maybe we'll get up on the mountain, go skiing and snowboarding, sledding. Yeah, snowshoeing maybe.
So, sounds like lots of outdoor activities.
Outdoor activities, definitely outdoors.
Yeah. For me, I think my first shipment of appliances arrives that week. So we will be able to really put our kitchen together. We have cabinets in now that are all painted and primed. But the appliances will be going in. So I'm trying to remember, I think my stove is coming, which if that is the case, then I will probably be making up for all these months and months and months that I have not been able to bake. And Corey and I were earlier having a conversation about this, how the Ninja Foodie is an amazing tool, but it's not perfectly great for baking in unless you have lots and lots of extra time on your hands to let it cook way longer than you think it should. And just spending time with my husband and the dogs and enjoying things. I think we should turn this around on Lisa. And Lisa, I think you should type what you're doing and share with us. We'll just sit right back around on her. It'll be kind of hard for her to type it all that because who knows. And, you know, I'm curious because do assistant superintendents actually get to have time during February break and do a little wellness, or do you just keep going and keep working? As a future administrator, I'm asking this question. What are some, has anybody heard of other things that people might be doing?
Oh, No, it's so hard this year because I mean, typically we'd be, traveling, heading for warmer places, having family come. So I think it's a little bit trickier. I think a lot of people are spending a lot of time outside. I've seen a lot of people post about snowshoeing or cross country skiing seems to be really big. I remember doing that as a kid and I was forced to do it. So now as an adult, I hate it. But a lot of families that really enjoy that time together.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And I think about myself. I'm not a super winter outdoors kind of person, but this year I want to get out there in any way, shape, or form that I can. Um, so yeah, I think anything. I'll go out and make some snow angels. Maybe we've got a boatload of snow around here in Clarendon Springs. I think it snows every single day. um, oh, Lisa, good for you. So Lisa says, I am planning to take some time off, get some major miles in, catch up on sleep and do some reading. Yes. And so for those of you that don't know, Lisa and actually a couple of other of us, Mackenzie Gates, who is the administrative assistant at Wells, myself, Lisa, Barb Pennington, who is teacher at West Rutland, and I'm not sure who else, but is doing a 1,000-mile challenge in 2021. And so that is what she's referring to as getting some major miles in, and I will be doing that as well. Hopefully outside, but if not, on the treadmill. She says, I am also already, oh yes, this is what excites me. I'm already planning for my vegetable garden this year. I have some seedlings already started and more seeds to order. Love dreaming and planning about the growing season. Yes. Great way to start. Get those little ones planted now and get them ready for the garden. I am so excited to have a garden this year. Awesome. Yeah, I know lots of people have talked about just getting outside, spending time to games, puzzles. I've heard lots of people are looking for puzzles so that they can have some puzzle time during the break, catching up on books, reading, those sorts of things. Those are all important. Taking time for you. Any other thoughts or ideas? We will have all the links and everything in for the slideshow for you guys, so you can easily find those resources that we pointed out and take some time to check them out. And if that is it, we will sign out early and go take 7 minutes of wellness for ourselves. It's just enough time for a 5-minute meditation. So if anybody wanted to go check that out. All right, bye guys. We will see you next week. And next week we are talking about, what are we talking about?
Maps data, I think.
Oh, yes. Ow.
Very much the opposite of wellness. No, I'm just kidding.
It is wellness. It is wellness for our children, right? Like, so we know where they're going and how we can help them.
No, well, I love data and I get excited about data. And with the map window closing up, we gotta figure out what to look at and how to look at it. So we'll be going through a couple of the reports that are, easy for teachers to go look at, check on how their classes are doing, and then, get some tips on how to make plans moving forward from there. So, yeah, it'll
Sounds
be
fun.
exciting.
I love geeking out over data. I love data. All right, awesome. We will see you guys next week. Thank you so much for joining. Have a great week.